Hello, welcome to the next Building Regs for Plans tutorial. In this video we'll look at saving a specification to the system and also loading a previously stored spec. We'll then look at exporting a spec to PDF or Word, setting up some additional details for information that will appear on the export, and including detailed drawings on that export. Lastly, we'll go through uploading your business logo for inclusion on the front page of the PDF or Word document. I'm logged into my Building Regs for Plans account. If you're not familiar with the process of compiling a specification, I'd suggest taking a look at the intro tutorial, which is available on the website and also on our YouTube channel. To start with, I'm going to quickly compile a specification so that we have something to work with. Let's go into the new build section for England, which we find near the left-hand side of the screen. We're now in the new build section. I'm going to quickly go through some of the categories on the left-hand side and to add them into our specification. So you can see they'll start appearing in the right-hand column once I've added them. Let's put a ground floor spec in there, timber suspended floor, Celotex insulation, cavity wall, rock wool insulation. Let's add a DPC specification. They're only random specifications, they're not with any specific project in mind. And let's add a roof spec in as well. And just a couple more. That's fine. So in the right hand column, you can see that we can scroll up and down that list to view the specification that we've just compiled. Now at the top of the right hand column there are 6 buttons. In this tutorial we're really going to focus on using those functions. First of all, let's look at saving our specification. Once the specification is saved on the system, it means we're not going to accidentally lose it, and so that we can come back to it in the future if we need to edit it or export it at any time. So I'm going to tap on Save. Now there we can see a list of the slots that are available for saving. The first 4 slots already have a specification, as we can see by the Overwrite button. But we want to save this as a new job. So I'm going to tap in row number 5. I'm going to tap New Job. And now I'm going to confirm saving that. So the specification is now saved. Let's now remove it from the web page. So I've tapped Edit in the right hand column. That calls up the edit screen, and in the middle column there is a Clear All button. So I'm going to tap that, confirm, and my spec's now disappeared from the web page. But as I've saved it, I can now reload it. So I'm going to tap on the Load button. So there in row number 5, I'm going to tap that Load button. Confirming it now. So my specification's now back on the web page. Now let's go back to the Load page again. Now each project has a number, which is shown on the job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The count of the specifications in the second column, and in the third column there's a job name. Now if I want to set that name, there are 2 places on the website I can do that. So I'm going to close that screen, and I'm now going to go to the right hand side of the page where there's an Edit Job Details button. So I'm going to tap on that, and there is the Job Details page. Now let's give that a name. I'm just going to call that My New Build. I'm going to add a reference number, date, client name, and let's set an address. And town. That's fine. There are additional fields that can be set, but that'll suffice for now. So I'm going to tap on Save Job Details. Now, if I go back to the load page again, there in row number 5, I can then see my named specification, my new build. It's also possible to edit these job details under the specifications menu. In the third column, there's a job details button. So I'm going to tap on that. Now I can see all of the available slots for specifications. So I'm going to tap on the edit job details button. And there again, I can see and edit my job details. I can also set details for my business, which will be shown on the specification. So let's go to the My Account menu and scroll down, and there is a section for business details for PDF export. So I'm now going to set a few details for my business. Let's set an address. And a phone number. And that's now been saved. So let's go back to the specifications page and we'll actually look at exporting the specification. As I'm registered with a Premium Plus account, I have the option to export in either Word or PDF format, whereas standard users will see just the PDF option. So let's tap on that Word/PDF button. We can now see the export preview page. Just below the header, we have a choice of PDF or Word formats. The next row of buttons gives us a few additional options. Starting from the left, there is the option to include business details, which we've just set up. Secondly, the tick box Include Business Logo includes our business logo on the front page if we've uploaded one. We'll look at uploading a business logo shortly. The next tick box, Include Job Details, is the option to include job name, client details on the front page. Lastly, and this is for premium users only, there is the option to include all drawings. We can tick that if we want to include all drawings related to the specifications, but if we don't want to include them all, what we can do is to browse through the specification and find any notes that have a drawing linked to them. We can then individually include those. So let's just include those two details for the moment. Let's now export that as a PDF by tapping the PDF export button. It may take a few seconds depending on the length of the specification. So that's now my full specification. On the front page, we can see a business logo. Just below the business logo, there are my business details, and then further down, the project details or job details. If we look further through the specification, we can see those specific details that we've included. So we can now save that specification to our local computer by tapping the download button and tapping save. Let's also have a quick look at exporting in the Word format. Again, I'm going to tap that Word/PDF button at the top of the third column. I'm going to include all drawings this time, and now I'm going to tap on that Word export button. The drawings included on the Word or PDF export are actually in JPEG format, but alternatively we can download all DWG files linked to that specification using the Download DWGs button on the right. Let's now look at uploading a business logo. I'm going to go to the Specifications menu and I'm going to tap on the Job Details menu item. Again, that shows a list of all 100 slots, but at the bottom of that screen we can see the Upload Company Logo section. So I'm going to tap on Choose File and I'm going to select my business logo. So let's now go back to the specification screen. And again, I'm going to tap on PDF export. And there's my new business logo included on the export. That now brings us to the end of the tutorial. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel.